Okay, what's up, guys? My name is The Hobbs, and this is the first episode of Up Close and Personal Need for Speed edition. So, I had this thought not too long ago where I said, hey, let's go see the cars that were in the game. Obviously, I've had this thought since I was a kid. Every racing game I played, I wanted to go see the cars right away, get inside the cockpit, drive it, and obviously have it. But obviously, I can't do that because I was a kid, and I still can't do that now because, I don't got money right now. So here's the thing. So we want to go out there and we want to see the cars. We want to see if we could try to test drive them, hopefully, I want to test drive, Ford Mustang GT or a Lamborghini Aventador. That the Aventador sounds like a launch. I want to live that dream that I had as a kid, to go see these cars that I loved so much and I loved playing with in the game. So obviously I have that chance now, and we're going to start off this episode by introducing the Toyota GT86. Alright guys, so the Toyota GT86 is actually three cars, which is actually the Scion FRS, which is here available in the USA and Canada, and actually the BRZ, the Subaru BRZ, is actually available worldwide. So it's a two-door coupe, obviously, with a front engine and rear-wheel drive, and it actually has 6-speed automatic and also 6-speed manual. So the first concept car that was actually made for that one was actually the Toyota FTHS, which actually included the front engine, the rear-wheel drive, the 2x2 seating, and a V6 engine, which actually had hybrid electric assistance. Then in, I believe, '08, Toyota actually bought 16.5 shares of Fuji Heavy Industries, which is actually part of Subaru. So when they actually, brought them the project of making what we know now as the GT86, they actually disagreed because they only made all-wheel drive performance vehicles. But then when they made a prototype, they actually changed their mind. So after that, the rest is history. Then they made the second version of the car, which was actually the FT86, which was actually debuted at the Tokyo Motor Show. And then after that, it was the FT86G Sports concept, which is basically like the TRD version of the car. But in this case, it was also a concept. Then the fourth one was the FT86-2 concept, which was the second part. And then after that, they were showing, variations of the car, such as the Boxer sports car, the transparent one where they actually showed off the engine. And then also they showed the FRS Sports Coupe concept, which actually looks way more better than the actual FRS. Then after, they had the BRZ concept, which was, to me, it wasn't that great. But then after that, they made the first production Toyota 86 in 2011, and they debuted it at the Tokyo Auto Show. So the Toyota 86 is actually only available in Asia, South Africa, South America, and Australia. The GT86 is actually in Europe, and the FT86 is in Nicaragua and Jamaica. Then the Subaru BRZ is worldwide, like I stated, and the Scion FRS is in US and Canada. So a little few facts that you guys didn't know. The BRZ actually stands for Boxer engine, rear wheel drive, and the Z for the Zenith. Then the FRS stands for front engine, rear wheel drive, and sport. This car actually brought a few awards too. It actually got Car of the Year by Top Gear, when Jeremy Clarkson wasn't being a douche. And then it got Top Gear Speed Week, which was against the McLaren MP4 with the Porsche 911 Carrera S and also the Lotus Exige S. So this car has got quite the reputation. And its horsepower is about 200. The torque is a 151. And then the 0 per 60 time is actually 6.4 seconds, which it's not really that bad, but it could be a little faster. And then the top speed is 143. But at the dealership, they told me it's actually around 135, I believe. So, the car isn't that bad, but we'll see how it plays in the game. I will say this. Need for Speed actually made every car usable in this game. I'm actually pretty surprised because I shouldn't be going like 220 in the BRZ, but I am. And I think that's pretty surprising because I use this car the whole campaign, or you know, the what the little that was called a campaign. I actually liked it. It actually had a nice top speed. Horsepower was above 800, and it actually took off pretty well. But I actually saw this more as a drift build, just because of the fact that it's small and it's nimble. And you know, I would recommend this car for, you know, those people that like to drift a lot, I guess. But for circuit and sprint, I believe, you know, it's still a good car. It's a well-rounded car, honestly, and I don't think you should be having any problem with it. I'm guessing that's why they gave you it as a beginning car. And honestly, I have nothing bad to say about this car. This car has actually been performing well for me. And the only thing that would be the problem is usually when I put on the extreme drift tires, sometimes they make me lose control on the rainy pavement, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't really criticize this car because this car gets the job done, and you know, I have no problem with it. So, but I'm actually leaning with this car as a drift build, not as a circuit or sprint. I feel like a car with more horsepower already, you know, in stock, would be a better match for sprint and circuit and time trials and all that kind of stuff. So the FRS is actually a pretty good car. It's pretty decent. The only thing that I might say that's kind of negative is the fact that I can feel every bump on the road, and that's probably because it's pretty lowered. It's lower than a lot of other cars. But, you know, when it comes to speed, acceleration, and everything, it was pretty good. I revved it up a few times. The dealer kept looking at me, you know, kind of weird. And uh, apologies for this footage because honestly, I couldn't get footage of me asking questions to the dealer and everything because of legal purposes. But we managed to get this bit of footage in there. And I was actually pretty excited. This car was actually pretty good. Only thing is the back seats are really small, and basically I'm a kind of a big guy. I'm 6'1", but either way, the car was still comfortable and it performs. So that's one of the few things that I really liked. But in the next episode, we'll try to give you better content and you know, better camera views, honestly, because you know, this was just this was a little problem we hit, little bump in the road, if you'd like to say. Alright, sup guys, sorry I haven't been bringing you content. I know this channel's barely starting out, but you know, I want to bring you guys some content, and I've been, you know, having to sort of few things out right now, but you know, nevertheless, you know, this is the first episode of Up Close and Personal. I'm pretty excited right now because, you know, the next episode's actually going to be the Ford Mustang, which I'm pretty excited for, and also I'm going to be bringing you guys some more Fallout content, if I can upload those large ass files. I just wanted to say, you know, I'm not condoning any, you know, speeding or anything. I know this is a game about, you know, driving fast and everything, but you know, honestly, you know, just try to take it easy on the road and everything. Thank you guys. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and then, you know, keep watching. So yeah, thanks guys for watching the video, and I'll see you soon.